Hi, over when you. That is to mean how have you been? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Judith Mulumbi and we're still learning this Kamba language. Welcome. So yesterday we were learning about the Kamba greetings and we learned a few of them, like what you're supposed to say in the morning, in the midday, and in the evening, or when you are about to say your good nights. So a little bit of introduction to this Kamba community. I've just learned from my dad, who is full of wisdom and knowledge about this Kamba community. For your information, my dad is 93. He's 93 and I'm so excited to have him in my life so that he can help me to learn this, because I don't know everything. So I have him and I'm so glad to God that I have him. So today in the morning I happened to call him and I really wanted to know a few things about the Kamba clans, of which that is not the lesson for today. But I was so amazed to know that my dad knows Kambas are Bantus. I didn't know he knows that. And what he told me is that when Kambas split with the Tanzanian Kambas, when the Kenyan Kambas split with the Tanzanian Kambas and came to Kenya, every leader of each group had a name, and that's how we got our Kamba clans. That was amazing for me to know, but that is a lesson for another day. So for today, we are learning about names which are given to people in a family setup in the Kamba community. And to start with, we are starting with what we call dad in Kamba. Dad, he's known as Nau in Kamba. It's N-A-U, Nau. Nau is to mean dad. Great. The second one is mom. Mom is referred to as Mwaitu. When you go to the Kambaland and you call a woman who is of a graceful age Mwaitu, she will feel so honored. So if you are from the other communities and you happen to get married to a Kamba, then you go and call your mother-in-law Mwaitu, she will feel so honored. It's a tip. So the next one, when there is mom and there is dad, of course there are children. Children are called Siana, watoto. Children, Siana. In Kikamba we say, like a mother could be saying, Siana siya kwa siendi Ilovi, that is to mean my children went to Nairobi. That is what they say. And Nairobi is not to mean the Nairobi itself. If you are not in the shags, the parents there say you are in Nairobi. Even if you are in Kajiado like myself, my parents say I'm in Nairobi. So children are Siana. The next one is a girl. A girl in Kikamba is Mwetu. Mwetu is a matured girl. But you can call even a small girl Mwetu. But generally it's used to refer to any girl. But when the girl is small, you call her Kelitu. Like kadogo, Kelitu. Are we together? So Unaweza pata even myself, I'm called Kelly too at my place because they see me as a small girl. But for now, I qualify to be a mwetu. I'm a matured woman. Mwetu or Kelly too. The other one is a boy. A boy is referred to as Kivisi. Kivisi is a young boy. Mwanake is a grown boy or a mature boy who is not yet married. We can call these small boys Kivisi, Kavisi, Kamwana. All those refer to a young boy. But a matured man who is not yet married, we'll call that one Mwanake. You'll hear in the villages people referring to those not yet married men as Mwanake wa Ngania. Ngania is to say so and so. So this is to say kijana wa fulani in Kiswahili. Okay? Yes. Yeah, today I am so excited, I don't know why. So we have already learned about a boy. So the next thing is a baby. A baby is called mwana or kana. Mwana or kana. Kana. I can be saying kana kakwa. That is my baby. Right? Yeah, or mwana wakwa. That is my baby too. The next one is, okay, that was in a nuclear family setup. Now we can go to the extended family setup. In the extended family setup, we have aunties, we have uncles, we have cousins, we have in-laws, and all that. So we have an aunt in this case. An aunt is referred to as Mwendwau. Mwendwau. These names are so exciting and fascinating, right? Aunt is called Mwendwau. An uncle, I hope everyone who needs to learn this interesting language has a pen and a paper. An uncle is called Mwendwau too. Like, it's still the same name for aunt and uncle. It's Mwendwau, Mwendwau. Good. An aunt and uncle, we refer both of them as Mwendwau. We have cousins. We are still in the extended family setup. We have cousins. Cousins will call them Mwendia. If it's my cousin, we can call each other Mwendia. She or he will call me Mwendia. I will call her or him Mwendia back. Yeah, that is cousin. Cousin ni Mwendia. Let me just say this on a lighter note. There is a cousin of mine who is a little bit older than me, and when I was younger, she used to call me Mwendia, and I was like, what is this name you're calling me, Mwendia? What is this? Why can't you just call me cousin or refer me by my name? I didn't know one day I will be teaching about these names. Yeah. So cousin is Mwendia. So from there, we have grandchildren. Grandchildren in Kamba, we call them Esukue. If it's me who is referring to my grandchildren, I will say Esukua. Or if it's one, I'll say Mwesukua. That is to mean my grandchild or my grandchildren. If it's one, I say Mwesukua. If there are many, I'll call them esukua. Right? Hope we are learning together. From there, we go to grandparents. Grandparents, we start with the grandpa. Grandpa, we call him Omau. I guess for a dad, we say dad is called Now, and grandpa is called Omau. Those names are kind of one thing. You feel like one name was derived from the other. Now, Omau. Dad is Now. Grandpa is Omau. Are we together? I'm glad that we are together. The next one is grandma. Grandma, I'm a grandmama, I'm a grandmother, whichever you want to address her. She is called Oso. Alright? Or Soso. You can call her Oso or Soso. That is for grandma. Yeah, so the next one is great. No, not great. It's grandchildren. No, we talked about grandchildren. So this is great grandchildren. Great grandchildren have an amazing name in Kamba. They are called Nzokolo. That's an amazing name. Nzokolo, that's for great grandchildren. Yeah, so, and there are other names which I think it's also good for us to learn in the extended family setup. One of them is in-laws. In-laws. May it be parents-in-law. Yeah, mostly when it's parents-in-law. We call them athoni. And if it's one, we call them muthoni. Ama if it's me who is referring to my in-laws or one of my in-law, I'll say muthonua. So in most cases, you'll find Kamba parents don't refer to their sons-in-law by their names. They don't call them by their names. So if it's my mom referring to my husband or my dad referring to my husband, they will call him Muthonua, which is so honorable. That name has a lot of honor. Heshima. Wanaume wenye mnaoa wasichana wa Kamba, mnaitwa majina tamu ya heshima. Muthonua, that name has a lot of honor in it. Great. That's to main. Okay, Muthonua, when it's being called by parents, it's referring to my son-in-law. And the daughters who are married to that family, they will be called daughters-in-law, but there is no a specific name for daughters-in-law in Kamba. So, the Kamba parents will refer this daughter-in-law as mwitu wakwa. Right? There is no a specific name for daughters-in-law, but they are equally respected in the Kamba family setup. We have another one. An elder sister or brother, an elder brother or sister to my husband. Mark this, an elder, not the younger. Elder, sana sana sister, an elder sister to my husband, I will refer them as okolo. Yeah, that is elder sister to my husband and elder brother to my husband, not the young ones. Huyo nitamuita okolo. Interesting. We have another name for if I have a son And my elder brothers have wives. Those wives, not even the elder, my brother who has a wife. The wife to my brother will call my son Mwebwa. Yes. The wife to my brother will call my son, only son, not daughter. The son, he will be called Mwebwa. Right? And sister-in-law, if she's older than my husband, I will call her Ukulu. And there is this one, the last one for today. We have Wasa. Wasa is my cousin from the side of my dad, not from my mom's side. We have a cousin from my mom's side who will be called Mwendia. But a cousin from my dad's side, from my paternal side, I will call that person Wasa. But from my maternal side, I will call them Mwendia. Is it confusing? I think it doesn't confuse. When it's a cousin from my paternal side, that person is Wasa. When it's a cousin from my maternal side, that person is Mwendia. Great. Yeah, that's all for today. And please do subscribe and share. And you can leave comments too for me to read. If you have some questions too, you can ask. You can leave them in the comments box. Yeah. Bye for now.